Hello, friends, and welcome. Thank you for joining me today for another brick in the mall. My name is Sean, and when we left off, I guess it was the middle of the night, like midnight. It must be midnight by now. And boy, that joke nobody would get. There's like three people in the world that would get that joke. Um, but I'm going to make it anyways because when I was a teenager, I thought that was hilarious to say. Um, so. And now I've totally distracted myself with my inside joke from me and my friends in high school. Um, Why do we only have one person working in this shop? I thought I had expanded our staff to have more people working here. I guess it was only during the day shift. Doesn't really seem to be hurting us during the night shift. I think we could probably use one more person for the overnight shift. Look at our cashier numbers here. Yeah, we only have one for that one period. Um, Just a middle of the road person should be fine for the middle of the night. Andre, you'll work. That'll do right there. There you go. 10 to 6 or something like that. Now, was it Anthony? I think somebody commented that they cannot seem to get enough people working at their fast food restaurants to handle all the business. That's not really happening in ours exactly, but it could be that our business increases dramatically, especially like once we get this bowling alley in here. We have a bowling alley real soon. I probably should start preparing for it. I don't even know what kind of oh, for crying out loud, like how large, how much space I'm gonna need, any of those things. Am I gonna need a stock room? Doesn't seem like I will. But you know what? I'm gonna set one up anyways. So right here is where I'm gonna leave room for a retail shop. Um, and actually, I should probably kind of prepare by placing this road along here, and then we'll have parking right there. So I could go a little larger on that foundation. Should be able to go. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So only to there? Doesn't seem right. Customer parking. Oh, I guess it is right. Okay. So anyways, we can put our retail shop there, like the tool store or something like that. And then I will build foundation for our bowling alley. So our bowling alley can go all the way back to here. We have plenty of room for that. I think that would be more than enough room for a bowling alley, so we'll find out. I mean, not like in real life that wouldn't be enough room for a bowling alley at all, but for this game's purposes, I would think that would be enough room. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get the tool supplier next, and then cinema. And then I guess the next road network or whatever, and then we'll be pretty much done with our research. It's kind of a weird spot for a storage area, considering they can't access it from the drop-off zone. It seems like it would be smarter to make this into a storage area, actually. Oh, I didn't really want you to tear down that wall, but you've already done it, so. Walls, no. Walls, there we are. Build a wall along there. I'll build a wall along here. And then we'll put in a object staff door right there. And so, oh, I guess it's going to be under objects. Would it be under objects? Bowling lane or something like that? Bowling lane. That's big. Are you not able to rotate it? Oh, so they have to go that direction? Oh, I'm glad I built it as wide as I did. What else do you need for a bowling alley? Well, I bet you the zone thing will tell me. Access, order counters, bowling lanes. All right. So no supplies are needed. Manage. No, build, dummy. Objects, order counter. No idea how many people I'm gonna, or you know what I mean, like how busy this will be. How many people can be serviced by those desks. But I feel like I should be able to, hopefully this ratio will work well enough. We want a double door, we'll put in right there. And then of course I want to put in some customer parking down along here. And we're getting close to midnight, so that's nice. I'll be able to hire up our staff for tomorrow. As a matter of fact, let's take care of that right now. When I was growing up, I liked to play, we had a bowling alley right near, well, not near my apartment, but anyways, the bowling alley near where I lived was Phoenix Lanes, so we'll call it that. Then it got bought out and it was changed to Firebird Lanes. I don't know why they changed it. Why didn't they leave it Phoenix, right? Didn't make any sense, but it's what they did, so, you know. All right, we'll have it stay open late, some late night bowling. And I guess all we need are cashiers here. Probably don't need the best cashiers, huh? I don't know, but I'm not going to hire all the best cashiers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And you guys will work at night. The other ones will work during the day. I think we opened at 10, right? $10 and $18. All right, let's look and make sure. Yep, 10 o'clock. Good. All right, that'll be fun. See how that turns out. And we can build some more customer parking once they get that road finished. Very good. And I guess following the pattern, we'll build another customer parking, or build more customer parking through there. Down along here. Nothing we need to do with these, right? Oh, I just wanted to see what the lane was for where they're gonna walk through. I bet you they would. Well, I don't know, but maybe this is a good place to put in the video games and vending machines and so forth. Even though they don't seem to bring any profits or anything in, they're mostly just aesthetic. But you know, I mean, that's what they have at actual arcades. So why not? Why not? Or not arcades, but I mean, they do have them at arcades too. But at actual bowling alleys. Of course, it would also have a fast food place like inside of it and whatnot too. But I guess we can't make it entirely authentic. Now we just need to sit back and wait for the money to come rolling in. I don't know what is that, just 3 objectives, that's all. Turn a daily profit of $50,000. Now that would be a lot of money. We're not getting anywhere near the 500 customers on site. I don't think this bowling alley is gonna bring in 100 extra customers, but it might. It does have really high demand, right? Bowling, nope, sure doesn't. Well, thought it did, but I guess not. Oh, here's what that guy was talking about. Yeah, yeah, demand 107, sales 186. So like the fast food demand or the fast food sales like way outstrips what the demand is. Probably because these guys not able to get their fresh meat, fresh fish. Oh, cosmetics too? Well, yeah, why would we possibly be running out of cosmetics? I feel like our cosmetics store, yeah, we got plenty of cosmetics. No reason we should run out of that. Not that I can see. Maybe it needs to be open longer or something? All right, everything is opening up. Our fancy specialty fish and meat store, which that's not going to tell me how it did yesterday. It's going to tell me how it's doing today, right? Is that it? Yeah, it's got a few people coming in and out. And of course, they're buying all sorts of goodies at these specialty stores, which makes me very happy that I put them in. Guess I don't really need to have that. Don't need to have that door there. There are some people having fun bowling. That guy is really going to town. Do they do 10 frames each or something? What do they do if they go up and there's no lanes? They just go home? Because those two came in and just seemed to went home when there's no lanes. People really get tired of bowling early too. Why are you guys? Oh, you're hanging out because it's shift change time. That's why. What's our fast food restaurant doing? Staying busy. I keep an eye on these guys. What's going to happen when this guy comes up to the counter and there's not a bowling lane available for him? Looking for fast food at Phoenix Lanes? So I could be selling fast food here? That's doesn't seem quite right. But yeah, I didn't have the opportunity to hire a cook or anything. It's like they're just doing that because that's the counter. Bought bowling at Phoenix Lane. Uh-huh. I don't know. Kind of strange behavior there, but you know, whatever. It's a game. It's an alpha. You can't be too picky about the whole thing. One thing I can do though is expand our storage area here. There we go. Lots of extra storage. Close that down. We'll be able to find out how our various stores did for the day here real soon. That'll be tomorrow. 2350, and there's midnight right there. Manage store. All right, we lost money at the meat store. We lost money at the fish store. Did all right at the laptop store. Did all right at the phone store. Pretty good at the camera store. Appliances. Appliance store's doing just great. Fast food. Doing all right. Not bad there. How about these little stores? Not so good. Still not great. This game is inscrutable. But we got lots of people like bowling. At least there's that. And they like bowling late into the night. What are they gonna do at 2 a.m. when they don't get to finish all 10 lanes? I guess they're just gonna stay and keep bowling till they're done. That's kind of nice. Everybody's gone home, and you just keep on playing. You're like, hey, I paid for my bowling I'm not leaving. Now, where did this guy park? Jeez, buddy. Holy mackerel. There's not even like any parking. Do you take the bus? You left the bowling alley about almost 2 hours ago. Actually, probably more than 2 hours ago. 2:46, yeah. Spent 2 hours walking up to the bus stop. That is one dedicated bowler, if you ask me. Gonna put in some more parking. Customer parking. There we go. And more parking right along there. Very good. There's all our employees showing up to work. Maybe I need some more employee parking too. It's kind of filling up the employee parking area back here. Don't want those employees taking up customer parking spaces. Those are for customers only. You hippie employees need to be parking your cars where our valuable customers could be, spending their money and propagating the sense of capitalism that makes all of these businesses worthwhile. Wow, people pretty excited to be in our video game store. Jewelry store not doing as well as I would have hoped, having 2 cashiers and everything. Our little specialty food stores are still open. I guess that's about as much as I can say for them. Beverage store's doing great. People love their drinks. Liquor store is the liquor store. It's like a few people are using the restroom up here. That's good. Both our fast food places are fine. I don't know that they're great or bad or whatever. You know, I just realized that I did not take a screenshot of my RimWorld episode today. Not that that's really relevant to this episode, but, you know, just saying. It was a really interesting RimWorld episode today. I'm not going to spoil it or anything, but it was very memorable the way that it turned out, and I failed to look at something that I probably should have looked at, and because I didn't plan well enough ahead, we faced one of the most serious one-time disasters that I've pretty much ever seen in RimWorld. It was pretty crazy, all right. Oh, look at that cosmetics shop. They weren't kidding about the demand for cosmetics, were they? Maybe I need to expand that one out a little bit. Store. No, not storage. Store. There we go. Yeah. I get it. And let's see if I can build a cash register that will go down through where the other. Look at that. Now, I don't know how it's gonna work out to like have both of them having the queue in the same area, but I've been curious to find out whether that's a viable strategy or not. So we're gonna find out. That means I'm gonna have to hire a bunch of new cashiers. Well, I say a bunch; it's only 2 really. And we should have a bunch of good ones lined up out here. You and I guess you. Seems like kind of a waste using our really good cashiers on this cruddy little store, but you know, whatever. 14 for 6 hours. All right, you're all set. I don't know why my construction worker isn't coming over and building this. We've got... Oh, okay, I guess because one of the other construction workers was doing it. I suppose we could build some more road work, and expand this out like this. Get some more parking set up. Customer parking, that is. And the construction workers, what are they doing? Just chilling in the fast food restaurant? They're like, before I go and start building that road, I would like a cheeseburger, please. Gladly pay you Tuesday for a cheeseburger today. Contemporary reference. If you were born in 1938. Which I wasn't, thank you very much. That would be pretty crazy, wouldn't it? If I was 80, 79 years old making YouTube videos. You never know. That may be what I'm still doing in whatever year that would be. I don't even want to think about what year it would be when I'm 79 years old. Probably will not live to be 79 years old. It's going to be my guess. I smoked for a long time. I don't smoke anymore, but I smoked cigarettes for a long, long time. And I don't know if it did any permanent damage to my health, but probably wasn't good for it. And also, I don't really eat all that well. I eat a lot of fatty foods and stuff. Probably have really high cholesterol. I also don't go to the doctor regularly, so that I don't know if I have high cholesterol or not. I might be in amazing health. I don't think that's the case, but it's possible, I guess. I really run out of stuff to say. That's why I'm talking about those things. I don't expect you guys to care about my health, whatever stuff. You guys probably have your own health to be concerned about, or whatever else is going on in your life that might have you concerned. You know, since I didn't need that, since I don't need this storage room for the bowling alley, I can make it part of the. Man, I wanted to cancel that, but I guess it's not going to let me. Objects, staff door. There it is, right there. It's the staff door, beautiful. And your regular door right there. And now, I guess this is where tools will be. Now let's take a look at the tool stuff in detail. See if there's any specializations that we can get out of that. Tools, tools, tools. All right, all tools. And I don't think there's now 50% electronics and appliances. Is that like these are appliances, right? And I guess you can't get to tier 2 on drying machines and fridges. So I should probably get some TV sets in my appliance store to get that tier 2 opened up. I've got room for it. Kind of surprised I don't have them in here already. It's like the one impulse type item that I don't have. And so for tools, it's just going to be tools. That's it. And I guess I'll set up the impulse items at the entryway to this store as well. And since we're not really going to have to worry about... I don't expect this to be like the most demanding store customer-wise. Probably get away with just having a couple of checkout counters. That'll work. Sign, store, just like that. Really, is it already the end of the episode? That was way too fast. Oh, don't do that. Just close that down, please. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, you heard the timer. There's no arguing with it. It's the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. If you have, maybe try leaving a comment down in the comment section. Just as a reminder, I'm streaming on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Check the description below the video for details. And thank you very much for subscribing. I do really appreciate it. I'll see you here again real soon with the next episode. Bye.